actually dropped, you know, the ropes. I'm like thinking to myself, like, well, what are they about to do? You know what I mean? And you guys for sure dance. This is A.B.D.C. and you represented well.
Yo, mama?
When it comes to like being a gimmick or whatever with this group, it's a catch-22. It's like if you do or if you don't, it's always going to be something. You know what I mean? What I commend you guys on is staying true to yourselves and keeping them ropes in the picture. Some of the most powerful pieces was when it was two people in a rope and you did like a partner section. It was like salsa. I was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about right there. You feel me? And just when the whole group jumped in that one rope, it was like we're a union, we're one. I respect what you do. That's why I watch so carefully. And I think that this is a great group. Saltare is poppin'.
All right, if the judges think Saltare has the dance chops to tangle with the competition, we get a chance to vote for them at the end of the show. Thank you, Saltare. When we come back, the last East Coast crews close out the Chart Topper Challenge. Then the country's bottom three enter sudden death, and one will leave the stage forever. Voting starts tonight on America's Best Dance Crew. Mario Lopez. A.B.D.C. 5 is firing off the biggest season ever with the Chart Topper Challenge. The 9 best crews in the country are jockeying for an early lead in the race for the title. You're going to be able to vote for your favorites at the end of the night. All right, our next East Coast contender, Static Noise, saved themselves in the regionals with an inventive battle routine. We took a trip to Cambridge, Mass. to see how this artistic bunch finds their inspiration. It is time for the sudden death showdown.
I think our battle fueled us to really give it all that we had.
Static Noise! You are heading to the Nationals.
We are Static Noise! We're not the ordinary hip-hop dance crew. We love to infuse drama and storytelling into our routines. Foreign Score this evening is a murder mystery.
Our mission is theatrical hip-hop. We're going to experiment with different themes. We're going to experiment with different characters.
We want to steer clear of stock hip-hop. Tricks or flips just doesn't do it for us. I mean, hip-hop is for everybody. We're trying to push art before tricks. It's extremely important for us to just show everyone that we're all different, and it's a good thing. It's not in spite of these differences that we're good at hip-hop. It's almost because of them.
At their final rehearsal before showtime, Static Noise's Enrique Novales collapsed to the floor with a back injury. Stunned, his crew is now left to question their fate in this competition.
We're a family, so it's like losing a brother.
Can Enrique power through the injury to push his team forward, performing to a master mix of What You Say by Jason Derulo? Here is Static Noise.
Only trying to please myself. Cause when the roof caved in and the truth came out, I just didn't know what to do. But when I become a star, we'll be living so large, I'll do anything for you. Girl, tell me what you say. Tell me what you say.
Static Noise. That was like watching a play. Y'all were telling a story. Come on.
I want to say you guys probably are the most diverse dancing crew on the show. Y'all should have been dancing like to Mozart or something, you know what I mean? Like it just was the story. So let's get into the slow-mo of the love triangle, which I actually enjoyed it a whole bunch because I'm a man and I know what it means, you know, for ladies to fight over me, you know what I mean? And I felt like I should have been, you know, in that section right there. But it was great. You guys did a good job, and it was great.
Okay,
good
player, you can relate to that, I see.
You feel me? You feel
Mamacita.
Season 5 is definitely bringing a lot of diverse crews. Of them, you guys are one of my favorites because you are absolutely daring to step on a stage which has been mastered by B-boys and B-girls all over our country, and you're very impressive at that. My boy, Enrique, you had a back injury, and then you came out here and showed... Yes, give him a round of applause. You showed that you are a true team member, and I respect that about you. I don't know what to call it when you begin with a picture and then you go into it, so I'm just going to call it the freeze and tell. That's one of my favorite pictures to see, to give you a picture and then actually show you how we got there. All I would ask is that even if the music is slow like that, you know, just take some other beats and really show people, like, make it pop. Just make that beat pop, you know what I mean? You know, embrace the music. And other than that, you guys are incredible.
Well, Mama, not only is Enrique a team member, he also has a brace that he full-on put on. So, JC.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm going to talk about that because when I saw him get hurt in the package, I'm thinking, wow, they're going to have to rework all their formations. And I'm sure everybody had a little bit of fear in him. And it's a risk to have him come out and dance because he has to make that catch in the end. You don't make that catch, and the whole thing falls apart as well, and it looks sloppy. So I commend you for bucking up, biting down on the pain. But I also, I applaud the group for trusting you to do the right thing. And I think the thing that represents this group the most, experimental, because that performance wasn't overly athletic. It was a performance, and it was emotional, and that aspect I enjoyed.
Absolutely.
Okay, if Static Noise raised the decibel level, you're going to have a chance to vote for them at the end of the show. Thank you, Static. The last contenders from the East impressed the judges in the regionals by delivering intricate moves and slick technique. We took a trip to Montreal, Canada to see Blueprint Crew's plan to beat the competition. Montreal Blueprint Crew.
Being able to perform on the A.B.D.C. stage was a feeling like I never thought I'd have in my life.
I was really, really feeling it.
Blueprint.
I'm so happy right now. Thank you so much.
Being the first foreign crew on America's Best Dance Crew is just a dream come true for us. Blueprint style is mostly new style hip-hop, and we try to incorporate a lot of intricate choreography. We also touch on b-boying, whacking, popping, and some tutting. Boom, ha, boom, boom. Guys, bring it in.
TL is definitely the disciplinarian in the crew.
Make sure your arm is here and it's strong.
She knows what she wants. She doesn't waste time.
Just perform it more.
And it really shows when we get on stage. We've worked so hard to get here, and every member here wants it as badly as the next.
We're really hoping that we can win America's hearts and make it North America's Best Dance Crew.
They are drilled and ready to make their hard work pay off, performing to a master mix of That's Not My Name by the Ting Tings. Here is Blueprint Crew.
Standing up again.